Today I want to talk about the blank page blues and why staring at blank pages is terrible, especially for creatives. If you are going to, write an email, or if you're going to film a video like this, whatever that you're going to do, when you are starting from scratch and you're starting from a blank page, it's really, really hard. I want to take you way back to the days when I was rapping and making songs and making music and doing that stuff all the time. And I remember being in the studio, we would make a really dope beat. The drums would be going and the bass line would be kicking and the whole thing would be going off. And you would play this beat on loop, which means you would just repeat the song over and 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 over until hopefully inspiration struck you and you came up with a cool, catchy chorus and a really tight verse and some dope bars and dope lines that were gonna hypnotize the crowd. And most of the time, you were forcing something to come out of you. The best songs that I ever made, that I was ever a part of, were songs that you heard the beat and inspiration immediately hit you. And you felt it from the minute the beat dropped, your pen was going and you had that inspiration. And I wanted to recreate that. And I want to recreate that pretty much every time that I write a sales letter or I film a video. I want to have that moment where everything just comes together. Everything feels natural. it's the it factor. And what I've discovered and how my approach has changed over time is that I no longer stare at the blank page. Blank pages are really, really hard. And you're starting from scratch and you gotta fill this blank page with stuff that's gonna make sense, with stuff that's gonna get people engaged and interested. And what if you didn't have to do that? So here's how I do it, and I think it's gonna be really helpful for you, is that when I know that I have to do something, I have to write a sales letter or a marketing campaign, or I gotta film a video, or even when we were doing the reality show stuff, whatever I'm doing, what I like to do is immerse myself in whatever it is that I'm doing. So if I'm writing something for a financial advisor, I will literally get every single thing about financial advisors as possible. So like even in front of me, I have, Wealth Management magazine that I go through and I read it on a regular basis. I've also got this Orlando Business Journal with the top financial people in all of Orlando. And I'll just immerse myself and I'll read Insurance Newsnet magazine and Financial Advisor magazine and Think Advisor and all these different places. And I'll just immerse myself and I'll start reading the articles and I'll read the interviews and I'll see what people are saying. And then all of a sudden I'll read a sentence and I'll be like, oh, that's it. That's the big idea. That's the inspiration. And then what I do is on my phone in Slack, I like using Slack. In Slack, I have a Slack discussion thing, whatever it's called on the good old Slack, that's called Idea a Day. And in Idea Day, I take that thing that got me inspired, that got me, going crazy, like the light bulbs are going off, and I just put it inside the Idea Day. Because some ideas are gonna be great. Some ideas are gonna suck. Some ideas are just mediocre. Some are gonna be good, but they need to be fleshed out. And so every day, I try to write a new idea, an idea for a campaign, for a headline, for whatever it is. And then when I go to now do the campaign, to actually do the work, I have all of these ideas to turn from, and I can look at those ideas and I can say, I like this one, this one, this one, and one of them will strike me, and I'll be able to just go and hit the ground running. What I encourage you to do is write down more ideas, write down more concepts. If you're trying to film a lot of videos, well, you should have video ideas and have a journal or have an Evernote file or have a Slack channel, whatever it is that you want to do, and have all of these ideas in there. And then when you go to film your videos, you're never at a loss. You never not know what to say. There's never a blank page because you have all these ideas. The other thing that happens when you start writing down these ideas, your mind does the work for you. Your subconscious starts funneling things in and channeling things, and they're thinking about these ideas even when you're not. That's like the power of the human mind. It's mind-blowing. And when you go down to shoot that video, your mind has been working on that video for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, however long it's been in there, and the words just come out. The words just find you. It's really, really cool. So stop listening to the beat on repeat. 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 And instead, find ideas. Go search for ideas. Search for inspiration. Put them down in the journal. Let your mind work for you, and you will beat those blank page, whatever word I'm looking for. The blank page blues. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you next time. Peace out.